All right, there's some things that are hard to portray in screenshots, so I wanted to just make a video showing my house off because it's, it's a fun little adventure making it. So if you just walk around it, you can see kind of some of the details. But let's see here. This is in Windsward at this location in on the Castle Steel server. So I'll go ahead and enter my house. And one of the things I did is I used these nets to suppress the grass. If you don't do that, the grass will poke up through the picnic table and you won't be able to see it. And it'll just generally look a little raggedy. I did a little outdoor kitchen area here. So I put a stove thing. This is something else you can craft, this whole unit here. Put a wok on top of that. And I put the water thing here. Then I put a picnic table over here, which is craftable, and some place settings. Over here I have a stump, washing thing, and also a water trough. And then I just kind of put a little color here with some flowers and a wreath. Hung a couple of flower pots, and I have my dog out here. And I'm hoping they add more dog beds that are like more options for dog beds. This one's nice, but I'd like to have more options, especially like high-end options. So on this side, as you enter, I put like a bunch of drinks and whatnot back in here. Kind of like this is a brewing area or something along those lines. And I'm lighting the area with this candle because these candles are very bright. And I put them on top of that pot. Some wicker bowls there. I put a little color on the top with those green valances. And I carried the fishing theme here with the nets. So that wall is basically the fishing wall. And just some details here. I lined up some trophies. I do have all the trophies. So these are the Max Tier Bane trophies. And it's the Max Tier Luck trophy. Birdcage is craftable. These are drops. Those are also drops. And so are these chests. Over here, I built a cartography workstation. And what I have here is like a map of Eternum, rolled maps, some books, cartography set. Forget what this is called, but it's another station. The package from, I guess that's an homage to Amazon. Some letters of marquee make good scrolls for decor, a little bit of light. That's more for the aesthetic look because this actually lights the area pretty well. And some paintings. I try not to overdo it. I don't want to create too much busyness that you miss the visual details. I'm just trying to get just enough. Same with this. And the reason I use this rug is if you take a different rug, any rug that goes across those lines will actually clip through. So that's like a little, that was as much as I could get away with. And some paintings have like a bit of a sea theme. And then up here, I took this bookcase, is a narrow bookcase, ebony narrow bookcase, and I put some like, I think that's a canteen set, some various things on there just to kind of create a little bit of visual interest. I've got my bunnies here in the armoire, and the bunnies every now and then will drink from their bowls. And then I got the bunny chest there. So we've got the bunny theme in here. This is my bunny dining room. And I'm lighting it with these. I used to have a chandelier over it. I had two chandeliers, one over there and one over here. But I decided that these create a little bit more of a, with the light of the chest, I feel like it creates a little bit more of a dramatic lighting. So I did that. But yeah, I kept with the purple theme here. And I used footstools instead of chairs because if you use a chair, the bunnies will clip through it. They aren't designed to sit on chairs. Okay, and then this is the water for up here. Kind of like the idea is a theme of a dining room. And then I've got like a little cooking stove for cooking and then wood added to the fire to kind of give it a little more of a oomph. Got the tools for running a fire, flower pots, and a wreath. You can also, I've seen, it looks pretty good. People put like the fish over that, but since I had the fish down below, I didn't want to go too hard on the fish. And I got the large bookcase for black lacquered there. All the paintings, I'm trying to not overdo it on the paintings. Just trying to have the paintings there, but not like everywhere. Just kind of giving it more of a homely feel. Of course, the bear rug that they gave us. Out here, mostly just, I used to have root balls here. I decided that was a little too busy. Also, I needed item count, so I just put these little banners there. Creates kind of a textured look, and wind chime and some bottles. Nothing too crazy out there. Up here in the bedroom, I light the vanity with a pirate nightlight, because these are hard to light. They kind of tend to wash out most light because they're very dark. So you need a lot of light. And a vanity, you'd want to have a lot of light. So I put a pirate nightlight there, kind of blends in. You don't really notice that it's a light source, but you have nice lighting in the area. Again, the paintings, I lined them up and I matched the frames so that this wall is pretty much that style frame. Over here, to get this to space out properly, I actually put a cup under this. So the poinsettia is sitting on a cup inside the pot. And these pots are kind of a rare drop. I think I got this one in a Mutated Dynasty. Here I have a tub. The reason I oriented it that way is so that the rag would be facing out. But the idea is you have a tub at the window, so you can kind of look out the window while you're washing yourself. And here I have matching bamboo inside of the pot. That is a decorative you can get as a drop. And this is also a decorative from a drop. Long books. That long books row is also a drop. I have more of them here. And same flower and wreath theme. And then here, I have 2 row books long, but I stagger them and then put a short row book so that it doesn't look copy-pasted. And this is an Ebony Apothecary. Some flower pots, and just general visual interest. I didn't want to go too busy on this, so I just put a scroll and flower pot and a light source. And the same thing here with the light source. I put a pirate nightlight above this so that it doesn't just sit in the shadows. It kind of lights the room subtly. It's just a thing that happens that you don't necessarily notice. Anyway, that's my house. This was my entrance into the competition, and I'm hoping to win because I have some other decorative things I'd like to do in other houses. That's all for this one.